and cheese pairings, maybe even wine and chocolate pairings. But how about wine and movies? In honor of Halloween and our one decoration, wine diva Leslee Miller from Amusée Wine is pairing... What are you doing? Is pairing wine with slasher flicks. Welcome. Welcome, Leslee Miller. That's right. Can I tell you, that is re-traumatizing me from when I was a kid.
Yes.
Because I was born I was born at the right age where Jason from Friday the 13th was the big horror movie, and then kids in elementary school would go, "Where's your hockey mask, Jason?" So yeah, I know. Anyway. I know. Don't worry. No, don't worry. Therapy's been paid for. It's good. Yeah. Okay, so this is fun though, because a lot of people are going to be having Halloween parties.
Yes.
So yeah, we're going to pair wine and movies. We're going to start with Scream.
We're going to start with Scream because the opening scene is Drew popping popcorn.
Yeah.
This is so iconic, and we do think about popcorn with all of these scary movies, and I do love this scene. It's just like one of the best just horror films in general. So what pairs to buttery popcorn? A really great, delicious little creamy Chardonnay. And you know me, I love a good bang for your buck. So this is like, you know, $13, $14 on the shelf. It's from Northern California.
Yeah.
And that and like a big bowl of popcorn, you can't go wrong.
And Chardonnay is one of those entry point ones. That's a good one. There we go.
Yes.
Next,
okay.
we have Jennifer's Body.
Have you seen this movie?
I have never. What is this?
You know, this is Megan Fox, and this is such a great movie because she's kind of demonic.
Thank you for picking a Fox movie, though. I do appreciate that. That's, yeah.
And she goes around killing people. It's great. I love it. I mean, I do love a good...
It's a great plot. She goes around killing people. Leslie loves it. Yes. Yeah.
She makes this look sexy. I mean, what doesn't? So
what did she do? I have never heard of this. I used to review movies for this station. I've never heard of this.
You know who we can thank for this is Addie.
Oh, our social media.
Yeah,
yes.
she loves this movie, and so I was like, okay, we're pairing. I paired up a really cool, interesting wine from the country of Georgia. Now, this is a very ancient grape. The grape is Saperavi. It's actually kind of like bloody and sexy at the same time. So
settle down, Leslie. Settle down.
I get so excited about this season. I just love horror films, so this was really fun.
That's a fun one. I do like that.
Yeah.
That's a really I enjoy that.
It's like sort of dark and mysterious behind it too. It's so delicious.
So watch this with the Megan Fox movie that, like me, you've never heard of. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay. I remember watching this on cable TV when I was a kid.
Same.
Because my parents had no boundaries.
Yes.
The Shining. The Shining.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like, this is our era, right?
This is Leslie and I are exactly the same age.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so this was like, I remember the babysitter watching this with me on television, and this was crazy.
Yeah.
So remember.
Great babysitter, Leslie.
Yeah.
Right? Again, they didn't care about kids in the 80s.
Didn't.
Just, yeah.
So, you know, this is about that fancy hotel, and actually I've stayed at this hotel in these rooms, which is in Estes Park.
You have?
Yes, I have. And it's in Estes Park, Colorado. And you can stay in all the haunted rooms, which is really great.
Forget the wine. Let's talk about that.
Really? It is such a fun trip. And you can pick the room according to the haunting that happens in the room. Yes. So if you dare...
Is that extra?
It is.
Really?
You pay extra.
No!
Yes, you do. It's real.
Which one, may I ask, did you stay in a haunting room?
We did. We stayed in one. I mean, it was like some creepy old man was supposed to come in and haunt you. I mean, nothing happened. I'm pretty sure.
Thank goodness.
We paid like $200 extra.
For the creepy old man ghost?
Yeah, some guy who died in the room or something. I don't know. Okay,
what wine?
Okay, back to the pairing. So remember that Jack is like, he's imagining himself in this like really regal, beautiful hotel, and he steps up to the bar with the bartender who's serving him a drink, and all I could think about was just a delicious, sparkling, sort of bougie, just like really luxurious sparkling wine.
This one is, and what's it called again?
This is the Francois Montand, and this is super creamy. It's Chenin Blanc and Colombard. It has a little Chardonnay, but the baller thing about this is that it is $16. Yeah.
That's $16?
Yes. I just love this because it's so rich and delicious.
Do you get a haunting with it?
No.
Yeah.
Free. That's extra.
That's extra. We have some more movies and more pairings when we come back. Back after this, everybody. Oh, that's really good. I enjoy that. Welcome back, friends. We're so glad you're here. Hey, don't forget, if you want to be in our audience like these beautiful people, all you have to do is, that's right, they're gorgeous. Just go to eventbrite.com and search for The Jason Show. And please, for the love of Jason Voorhees, only pick a day where you can actually be here. Thank you. More with Leslee Miller. We are pairing, a lot of you are going to be having little Halloween parties. So we're pairing scary movies with wine. So we're helping you basically plan the whole night. Yep. What, the next the next movie is Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Yes. A classic.
This is such a classic, and Friday the 13th 2 is actually my favorite slasher film of all time.
Because, throwing a little trivia, if you're ever caught, and a lot of you, if you're a horror fan, you know what I'm going to say, Jason is not the killer in the first one, it's Jason's mother. Jason doesn't really appear.
Spoiler alert.
I know, well, it's a 40-year-old movie, but anyway. Jason doesn't really appear until part 2, so I'm glad you picked part 2.
I just also love the naturalness of these people, too, like the body hair.
There's Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, the body hair was aplenty.
Yeah, everything was the 70s.
I just love it.
Yes.
Okay, so I paired this wine. This is a Zinfandel base. I feel like somewhere down the line, you and I have enjoyed a bottle of this.
Yes.
This is the fiction, and this is Field Recordings Fiction. And this is a really awesome, Central Coast winemaker who just kind of like breaks all the rules. He's a total maverick. And the way he writes his tasting notes is so fun. So this is Zinfandel base, and he says that this smells of like 80s suede couches, menthol cigarettes, and ham paninis. Yeah.
It does taste like the 80s.
Yes,
it does, yeah.
It does.
And I'm a sucker for a good label, and I love this. I will remember this in a store, and that does look like a title plate for a horror movie. That's really good. That's it. All kidding aside, that has a really unique flavor, unique in a good way. Not like when people go, oh, that's interesting. That's actually really good. Yeah.
It is so good.
Okay, next movie.
All right. Yep.
The creme de la creme.
Yes.
Halloween.
Yes.
Halloween. The original? Are we going with the original?
The original. And I just watched this the other night because I watch all 31 days. I watch a movie at least once, like when I'm done with work.
Oh, that's fun.
I do.
Oh.
I just have to, and I just got the goosebumps thinking about Halloween because I just love this because she's in the closet and she's jabbing his eyes with like a coat
So was
hanger.
I at one point in my life, but that's fine, yeah.
So we thought about like, what's the baby? This is about babysitters. What's the babysitter gonna like sneak down to the cellar and steal?
Yeah.
This great fun little pink bubbly.
That's what they're gonna steal?
Yes.
That's perfect.
Isn't it perfect for like babysitter era? This is from Austria and it's Pinot Noir based, but it is dry. And again, it's another one of those really fun wines for like $15, $16.
And it's a sparkling rosé. That's you can't does not go out of style. That's really good. That movie does hold up, if I may interject that. That, with Jamie Lee Curtis, still one of the scariest movies ever. And then we go to what is our final movie and the scariest movie of all time, The Exorcist, the original.
Yes.
With Ellen Burstyn and Linda Blair right there. Not having the best of days in that scene, but anyway.
Have you seen the new one?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh, no,
it's
really?
It's horrible.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's so disappointing. It
I
looks
would
so
rather
scary
be
to me.
possessed by a demon than see that one again. Yeah.
Okay, well, I did pick this. This is a wine from Mexico.
Oh.
And I just love this because it kind of takes you on this wild ride, just like The Exorcist does. You don't know what's coming next. And so it's a blend of different grapes.
Yeah, I know what's coming next. Satan. I mean,
You're not going to vomit green after drinking this. You know?
Oh, that is good. That is good.
It's Zin, Cab, Tempranillo. It's very spicy, and it's from Valle de Guadalupe in Mexico, which is awesome.
That's a good blend.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be out of, other than the sparkling, I think that is my favorite of the whole lot. And it's my favorite movie, so it goes to...
Is it really?
What's the price point? Because I always I want people to get a... What's the
This one kind of sneaks up a little little bit. It's closer to like 23, 24.
But still not outrageous.
No.
And if you have good friends coming over, not the friends that you barely like, but if you have good friends coming over for Halloween night, give them that one.
That's right.
If you have friends that only your spouse likes, give them this one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, please, audience. There are people that you don't like that your spouse likes. It's fine. Give it up for Leslee Miller, everybody. For more information, go to AmuséWine.com if you're in the Twin Cities. Visit her shop, Sit Better, in the North Loop of Minneapolis. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this with a little game all about secrets next.
Woo! Oh, God. That was so fun.